Chosen one, whether you understand it or not, you have stepped into a season where every move you make, every word you speak, every step you take is suddenly being observed by eyes you never expected, eyes filled with curiosity, envy, admiration, confusion, and even fear, because the light inside you has become too bright for the world to ignore. The strength you carry has become too unexplainable for people to dismiss, and the resilience you walk with has become too extraordinary for anyone to overlook. The very people who once misjudged you, underestimated you, or treated you as invisible, now find themselves silently tracking your journey, trying to decode what Allah is doing in your life, wondering how you survived storms that should have broken you, and questioning why your name keeps returning to their mind, no matter how far they distance themselves. Yet what will truly shock you is that beyond these watchers, the friends, the enemies, the strangers, the silent observers, there is a divine gaze upon you, a constant, protective, loving watch from the one who shaped your destiny. And this intro is your awakening to the truth that you are not being watched because you are ordinary, but because Allah Himself is preparing to make your story a sign, your rise a message, and your journey a testimony of His power. Chosen one, you need to understand something about yourself that even you haven't fully realized yet. The reason people stare at you, the reason strangers pause when you walk by, the reason even your enemies can't stop monitoring your life is because Allah placed a nur, a divine light, inside you that cannot be copied, controlled, or concealed. A light born from your patience, your struggles, your sincerity, your tears, your private prayers, and your pure intentions. And this light shines in ways you do not see, but the world absolutely feels. It is the calmness in your eyes, the dignity in your silence, the purity in your character, the strength in your gentleness, the softness in your mercy, and the firmness in your faith. And because most people today walk around spiritually empty, disconnected, and internally lost, when they come across someone like you, someone whose soul is alive, whose heart is anchored to Allah, whose presence brings clarity, ease, and truth, they become instantly drawn, intimidated, curious, or shaken, not because of who you are in the worldly sense, but because your light exposes what they lack, awakens what they suppressed, and reminds them of a version of themselves they abandoned. So even if you try to stay quiet, low-key, hidden, or unnoticed, Allah will keep elevating your aura, amplifying your presence, and pushing your light forward, because He chose you to shine in a world drowning in darkness, and the people watching you cannot ignore what He has placed within you. Chosen one, reflect deeply on this truth. The reason people cannot stop watching you, the reason whispers follow your name, the reason envy and curiosity mix in the hearts of those around you, is because your journey has been marked by trials that should have broken anyone else. Yet here you are, whole, rising, and unshaken. They see the remnants of the storms you endured, the betrayals that should have scarred you permanently, the losses that should have silenced your heart, the nights filled with tears, the moments of doubt, the loneliness that would have crushed ordinary souls. And they cannot understand how you moved through all of it with a grace that seems almost otherworldly, a resilience that cannot be explained by logic, and a serenity that defies circumstance. And because they do not know the angels who protected you, the du'as that lifted you, and the unseen hands of Allah guiding every step of your path, they are left confused, frustrated, and in awe. Your life becomes a riddle they study endlessly, a story they want to decode, and a presence they cannot predict. And this is the very essence of why you are a mystery, because Allah has woven your struggles into your strength, your pain into your purpose, and your endurance into a spiritual aura that no worldly eye can fully comprehend, making you untouchable by doubt, unshakable by fear, and unforgettable to everyone who crosses your path. Chosen one, Listen carefully, because this is a reality many will never understand. The reason people are watching you, talking about you in whispers, or secretly tracking your life, is not because of what they gave you or what they allowed you to achieve. It is because Allah Himself elevated you without asking for their permission, without needing their approval, and without waiting for their recognition. And this elevation is not just a worldly rise, but a divine positioning that no human influence can replicate, block, or diminish. While they underestimated you, ignored you, or treated you as insignificant, Allah quietly prepared your path, multiplied your opportunities, strengthened your heart, sharpened your mind, and opened doors that no one else could see, making your progress unstoppable, your presence undeniable, and your success inevitable. And the ones who once doubted you now find themselves baffled, confused, and even fearful, because they can see the change but cannot comprehend its source. And this is the miracle of being chosen. Your rise does not require the consent of the world. It is written in the decree of Allah, and every step you take toward your destiny is a reflection of His plan, a display of His favor, and a testament that no one has the authority to stop what He has already ordained for you. Chosen one. Understand this with absolute clarity. The people who secretly monitor you the most are not the ones who love you, support you, or cheer for you. It is the very individuals who once underestimated you, spoke against you, envied you, or quietly wished for your downfall, because your existence disturbs their darkness. Your growth exposes their insecurities, and your survival challenges everything they believed about you. These hidden enemies follow your journey with an intensity that even your closest friends don't, checking your every step, studying your every move, watching your progress more closely than they watch their own lives, because deep inside they are terrified of what you're becoming, terrified that your rise will make their actions look foolish, terrified that your resilience makes their jealousy obvious, and terrified that your success proves Allah was always on your side. They act distant, but know every update. They act uninterested, but remember every detail. They pretend to have moved on, but still track your path in silence, hoping to see you fail so they can feel better about themselves. Yet every time you rise again, every time you glow brighter, every time Allah opens another door for you, you break them a little more, because they cannot understand how someone they tried to hurt so deeply keeps getting stronger, keeps becoming wiser, keeps being protected, and keeps being elevated. What they don't realize is that their obsession is not just jealousy, it is fear. Fear of being exposed, fear of being forgotten, fear of losing control, and above all, fear that Allah is writing a story for you that will force them to witness the truth they ran from. And so they watch you quietly, hoping to catch a crack in your armor, not knowing that every attack they made only increased your rank. Every hardship you faced purified your soul, and every attempt to break you only pushed you further into Allah's protection, making you a living reminder that no enemy can block a destiny written by the most merciful. Chosen one, you need to understand a reality that is often hidden from the eyes of this world. While humans may doubt you, underestimate you, ignore you, or secretly watch you with envy, there is a higher presence that has never left you, never ignored you, and never misjudged you. The angels of Allah, who witness every trial, every tear, every sleepless night, every hidden struggle, every silent prayer, and every whispered dua that no one else hears. And these angels are not passive observers. They are sent as messengers of Allah's protection, as witnesses to your faith, as recorders of your patience, and as carriers of your intentions straight to your Lord. So even when you feel unseen, even when you think your efforts are unnoticed, even when the world seems deaf to your pain, know that the heavens themselves have been listening, watching, and recording every moment with precision, and their presence is a constant reminder that nothing is wasted in the eyes of Allah. Every act of endurance, every moment of restraint when you could have reacted in anger, every decision to forgive when your heart burned with resentment, every struggle to remain patient while the world seemed to collapse around you, every time you whispered, "Ya Allah," in desperation, every time you forced a smile despite the heaviness inside. All of these moments are being observed, catalogued, and treasured by the unseen, and they carry more weight in the scales of Allah than the praise of thousands of people combined, because humans can overlook, misjudge, and betray. But the angels never falter, they never miss, and they never distort the truth of your heart. Chosen one. The beauty of this divine witness is that it transforms your suffering into testimony, your trials into proof of resilience, and your patience into honor that no worldly recognition can match. When people fail to see your efforts, when critics deny your progress, when friends forget the battles you quietly won, remember that the angels saw it all. They saw the nights you cried silently. They saw the prayers you offered in fear and hope. They saw the moments when your faith felt fragile, but you clung to Allah anyway. And they noted every small step you took toward righteousness, every time you restrained yourself from wrong, every time you acted with integrity, even when it cost you comfort, recognition, or immediate success. Their witness is a reassurance that you are never truly alone, that every hardship has meaning, and that Allah Himself acknowledges the struggles no one else notices. This unseen observation also serves as a shield, because when the angels bear witness, they bring protection, guidance, and unseen assistance in ways the world cannot perceive, reinforcing your path, correcting your direction, and providing support during moments when human help is absent or delayed. The reality is that every test you face is a stage not for humiliation, but for elevation. The angel's observation ensures that no act of patience is wasted, no prayer is forgotten, no tear is unseen, and no moment of faith goes uncounted. And it is this sacred witness that ultimately transforms your endurance into a spiritual fortress, your trials into treasures, and your journey into a living testimony of Allah's mercy, presence, and perfect timing. So, when you feel the weight of life, when the burdens seem unbearable, when the silence of the world makes you feel invisible, know this: the angels of Allah have never left your side. They have seen the sincerity in your heart, the struggles in your soul, the prayers you whispered in the darkness, and the courage you summoned when the world doubted you. And their testimony is proof that Allah sees you, honors you, and is meticulously orchestrating your path toward greatness, far beyond what human eyes can witness, comprehend, or appreciate. This is why your patience is not wasted, your tears are not in vain, your du'as are not unheard, and your faith is never ignored. The angels ensure that Allah is aware of every unseen effort, every hidden struggle, and every quiet act of devotion. And it is this divine observation that guarantees that your story, no matter how long or difficult the journey, is moving exactly according to the plan of the Most Merciful, turning every hardship into preparation, every test into purification, and every challenge into a stage where your soul is being honored in ways that the world will never fully grasp. Chosen one, when you feel overlooked, underappreciated, or invisible, remember that the angels see more than the world ever could, that your every effort is recorded, treasured, and amplified in the divine realm, and that Allah Himself, through His angels, is orchestrating your rise, protecting your heart, guiding your steps, and ensuring that the patience, faith, and resilience you display today will become the legacy and elevation you will witness tomorrow. No hardship is meaningless, no trial is wasted, and no moment of faithfulness goes unseen, because the angels are always watching, and through their observation, Allah is always rewarding, elevating, and preparing you for a destiny that only He can design. Chosen one, you must understand this truth, because it is one of the most profound realities that the world will never teach you. The reason you have faced relentless attacks, persistent obstacles, sudden betrayals, and moments where everything seemed aligned against you is not because Allah abandoned you, nor because you were weak, but because Shaitan, the sworn enemy of humanity, recognized the immense potential Allah placed within your soul. And he knows that you are destined to rise in ways that will expose darkness, awaken truth, and bring light to places no one else can reach. He knows that the sincerity of your intentions, the strength of your patience, the purity of your heart, and the depth of your faith create a spiritual force so powerful that it can disrupt entire networks of deceit, jealousy, and oppression that have surrounded you. And this is why, from the moment you became aware of your purpose, from the moment Allah began shaping your path, Shaitan has never stopped testing you, attacking you, whispering to you, placing traps in your way, sending people to challenge you, and creating circumstances designed to make you doubt, despair, and question yourself, because he fears that if he allows you to walk freely without interference, the full magnitude of Allah's plan through you will be realized, and his influence over the world will be weakened. Every temptation, every betrayal, every setback, every disappointment, and every hardship that came your way was not random, it was strategic, aimed at trying to break your resolve, weaken your faith, and make you forget that Allah is in complete control. But here is the divine secret. All of these attacks, no matter how intense or personal, have only purified your soul, strengthened your character, sharpened your awareness, and intensified the light that shines within you, because Allah uses what Shaitan intended as harm to turn you into a weapon of divine purpose, an unstoppable force of truth and guidance, and a living testament to his power, mercy, and meticulous planning. Shaitan fears the potential in you because he sees what no one else can see. He sees that you are a conduit for change, a guardian of righteousness, a bearer of wisdom, and a living example of what unwavering faith, sincerity, and resilience can accomplish when aligned with the will of Allah. And this fear is why he attacks relentlessly, because he knows that if he can distract, delay, or mislead you even slightly, the impact of your presence in this world will be diminished. But if you remain steadfast, patient, and obedient, you will fulfill a destiny that will leave a mark on generations, awaken hearts, and bring honor to the name of Allah in ways that no worldly force can stop. Chosen one, understand that every moment you felt alone, every moment the world seemed against you, every moment your enemies smiled at your perceived failures, Shaitan was counting on you to break, yet Allah was watching, protecting, guiding, and elevating you in ways that were invisible to the human eye. And this is why the intensity of your trials was so high, because the greater your potential, the greater the resistance you would face, and the stronger the refinement needed to prepare you for the heights Allah intends for you. The fire of Shaitan's attacks was meant to forge you, and the pressure of the unseen battles was meant to awaken in you the full measure of courage, discipline, and spiritual awareness that your future requires. Every whisper of doubt he planted, every seed of fear he tried to grow, every delay he forced, every betrayal he orchestrated, all of it was a test not to break you, but to reveal the depth of your reliance on Allah, the power of your faith, and the magnitude of your spiritual resilience. And in every instance, you survived because Allah strengthened you beyond what you could comprehend, elevated you beyond what they could imagine, and protected you beyond what they could perceive, showing that your potential is untouchable by worldly schemes, unseen forces, or whispered lies. Shaitan fears what you will become because he knows that once Allah's timing is complete, once your heart, mind, and soul are fully prepared, you will step into a version of yourself that is unstoppable, undeniable, and unassailable, a presence that cannot be ignored, a force that cannot be contained, and a soul that cannot be corrupted, because Allah has designed you to be a beacon of light, a guardian of truth, and a living proof that no enemy, no matter how persistent or powerful, can overpower the one chosen by Him. And here is the most shocking truth. The very attacks that seem to aim at destroying you were, in reality, the very same mechanisms Allah used to awaken your potential, sharpen your insight, awaken your spiritual senses, and prepare you for the monumental role you were destined to fulfill. And this is why when people look at you now, they feel awe, confusion, admiration, or even fear, because they are witnessing the result of divine preparation, the fruits of battles fought in the unseen, and the outcome of a soul refined and strengthened under the watchful eye of Allah, with every attack from Shaitan only making you more luminous, more resilient, and more aligned with your destiny. Chosen one, let this truth sink deeply into your heart. The resistance, the envy, the betrayal, the tests, the attacks, and the pressure were never signs of weakness. They were signs of immense potential, divine favor, and a life deliberately crafted by Allah to showcase the unstoppable power of His chosen servants. And Shaitan's fear is proof that your purpose is significant, your destiny is powerful, and your rise is inevitable. Because no darkness, no deception, and no enemy can withstand the one Allah has chosen to illuminate the world with His light, carry His guidance with courage, and reflect His mercy through resilience. And this is why every moment you endured, every battle you survived, every trial you overcame, and every temptation you resisted has been a necessary part of forging you into the unstoppable chosen one you were always meant to become. Chosen one, this is the truth that will transform the way you see every challenge, every victory, every tear, every prayer, and every moment of your life. While humans watch, judge, envy, and speculate about you, and while Shaitan tries tirelessly to break, distract, and mislead you, the one who watches you the most, the one whose gaze penetrates every corner of your heart and soul, the one who knows your thoughts before you even speak them, is Allah Himself. And His observation is not passive, not indifferent, not judgmental in the way humans misunderstand observation, but it is active, intentional, protective, loving, and perfectly timed, seeing every hidden struggle, every secret fear, every moment of resilience, every silent act of worship, every suppressed emotion, and every whispered dua that never reached human ears. He sees the nights when you felt utterly alone, the times when despair threatened to overtake your faith, the moments when your patience was tested beyond what you thought you could endure, and the countless occasions when your heart battled between hope and hopelessness. Yet He also sees the courage with which you rose above, the integrity with which you resisted wrongdoing, the sincerity with which you called upon Him, and the unwavering faith that kept you moving forward even when the world seemed blind to your pain, indifferent to your struggle, or oblivious to your potential. Every tear you shed, every moment of doubt you endured, every hardship that no one witnessed, every quiet victory over temptation, every act of kindness done in secrecy, every hardship endured with patience, all of it is being observed, cherished, and recorded by the most merciful, who knows your worth far beyond what the human eye can comprehend, and who is orchestrating your life with perfect precision, timing, and wisdom, ensuring that nothing is wasted, nothing is lost, and every trial serves a purpose in preparing you for the elevation, honor, and impact Allah intends for you. Chosen one, understand that this divine gaze is not just an acknowledgement, it is an active shaping force, a shield against the unseen forces that would harm you, a guide for your soul through the storms of life, and a source of infinite support when the world appears cold, silent, or hostile. And it is through this perfect observation that Allah molds you, protects you, and prepares you to step into a reality that is far beyond what you or anyone else could imagine. He sees every door that closed when it should have opened, every betrayal that should have broken you, every delay that tested your patience, and every hardship that seemed unfair. And he sees them all not as punishments, but as preparations for a destiny only he can reveal. Moments carefully calibrated to build your resilience, refine your heart, and amplify your potential. And while humans may misunderstand your journey, question your choices, or underestimate your growth, Allah's gaze is unwavering, His planning flawless, and His protection absolute, because He is not watching from a distance. He is intimately involved in every detail of your life, every choice you make, every prayer you whisper, and every step you take toward the destiny He has written specifically for you. Chosen one. When you feel unseen, when the world seems indifferent, when your efforts appear wasted, and when patience feels unbearable, know that Allah has been watching you more closely than anyone, guiding you through the chaos, shielding you from what you cannot yet see, and orchestrating every unseen detail to ensure that your rise is not just inevitable, but monumental, that your victory is not just personal, but a testament of divine power, and that your patience and faith are being rewarded in ways the world cannot measure, record, or comprehend. He sees the hearts of those who hurt you, the envy of those who despise you, the plots of those who oppose you, and the attacks of Shaitan himself. And yet He allows events to unfold in a manner that teaches, strengthens, purifies, and elevates you, showing that His watchful presence is both protective and purposeful, and that nothing in existence can intervene with the timing, the wisdom, or the decree of Allah in your life. Chosen one, this is why you should never despair, never feel overlooked, and never doubt the path Allah has set before you. His gaze guarantees that every trial is intentional, every delay is purposeful, every victory is prepared, and every blessing is measured. And while others watch you with envy, curiosity, fear, or admiration, know that the Most High watches you with love, care, and infinite wisdom, fully aware of your struggles, fully appreciating your patience, fully acknowledging your resilience, and fully orchestrating your life so that when the world finally witnesses your rise, every skeptic, every enemy, every hidden observer, and even you yourself will recognize that Allah was the one guiding, protecting, and elevating you all along. And this realization will not only solidify your faith, strengthen your resolve, and expand your heart, but it will awaken a spiritual clarity within you that nothing in this world can shake, a divine awareness that every test, every hardship, every act of patience, every silent dua, and every struggle you endured was never unnoticed, never wasted, and always observed by the one whose power, mercy, and love surpasses everything else. And this is the ultimate awakening for the chosen soul, to know that the one watching you most closely is the one who loves you most deeply, knows you most completely, and is preparing you for a destiny that will leave the world in awe while honoring Him above all. Chosen one, now you understand why all eyes are on you, not because the world decided to notice, but because Allah Himself has placed a spotlight on your life, a divine focus that cannot be ignored, silenced, or obstructed. Every trial you endured, every enemy who tried to stop you, every hidden whisper against you, every tear that fell unseen, every moment of doubt, every prayer you offered in secrecy, and every act of patience has been observed, recorded, and honored by the angels, protected by the most merciful, and transformed into the very power that now makes your presence undeniable. The people who watched in envy, the ones who underestimated you, the hidden enemies, and even